Now, if you're doing experiments in science and you're using a microscope, you're probably going to be using a light microscope. So it's worthwhile getting to know the light microscope and the parts of it. So I've got a picture of a light microscope here, and if we start at the top, we can see here that at the very top there's an eyepiece or an ocular lens. So in here there's actually a lens, and it helps to magnify the image of what you're seeing. So it normally magnifies it about 10 times the magnification. And that's one of the lenses. Here's this body tube, so light travels up this tube from the specimen. There's a revolving nose piece here, and this revolves so that you can change the different objective lenses. So there's another 3 lenses in here, and here, and here, and they're all of different magnifications. So depending on how much you want your specimen to be magnified, depends on which objective lens that you use. So different lenses give you bigger magnification or smaller magnification. This here is the arm of the microscope, and if you're carrying your microscope, you do want to grab it by the arm, and you also would like to it's good if you can put a hand under the base of the microscope just so it's really secure and you don't drop it, because they are quite expensive. There are these clips on the stage here. So these clips, they hold your microscope slide into the microscope so it doesn't move around. You can get a really clear image. So yeah, the clips are on the stage. The stage is where your microscope slide sits. This is this black area right here. The diaphragm, sometimes called the iris, is this little thing here, and it's got a lever. It's got a lever right here, and you can kind of tweak this lever if you want more or less light to get through and go through your slide and up into your eyepiece so that you can see the image more clearly. And the light, what we're talking about, this is a light microscope. The light comes from this light source here. So light comes out of here, goes through your specimen here, and then goes up through an objective lens, all the way through the ocular lens and then into your eyeball, which is going to be around about here. There's your eyeball looking through the microscope. And when you're looking through the microscope, it's not always going to be in focus. So something else you need to do when you're looking through a microscope is you need to adjust either the coarse, this is the big adjustment knob, or the fine adjustment knob to make sure you get your image just right in focus. So they're all the parts of a microscope, and you'll use these whenever you use a microscope, obviously. Now, just to come back to the ocular lens here and the objective lenses over here, like I said, there are different magnifications. So normally, your ocular lens eyepiece will be a 10 times magnification. But your objective lenses, they can be different magnifications. So commonly, the different objective lenses in your microscope, so coming back over here, these 3 lenses, they can be either, or normally they're a 4 times magnification lens, so not very big magnification, 10 times magnification lens, a bit bigger, 40 times magnification lens, and sometimes you've even got a 100 times magnification lens in the objective lenses. But what happens there is when you combine your ocular lens of 10 times magnification with your objective lenses, you can see that you get a total magnification over here. So the total magnification is basically the ocular lens magnification multiplied by the objective lens magnification. So 10 times 4 is 40. If you got a 10 times ocular lens and a 10 times objective lens, 10 times 10 is 100. 10 ocular lens again, 40 objective lens, 10 times 40 is 400. And let's say you had, again, an ocular lens of 10, but an objective lens of 100. 10 times 100 would be times 1,000 magnification. So that's how you figure out the total magnification, by looking at the ocular or eyepiece lens in conjunction with the objective lens. You just multiply them both together to get the total magnification. That's all about a light microscope.